Hello and welcome back to Direwolf20's Let's Play. This is episode 33. I've got a couple things to do in this episode. First off, I want to show you some quick improvements I made to my house last night. I didn't do this with the video running, but it's a pretty straightforward process. I actually made switches for my factories. You can see my Buildcraft machines are no longer running continuously, and if I just crack under the floor here, you can kind of see that I've used some wireless redstone mod items to activate these machines now. So I can just simply flick a switch to turn these guys on. That way they don't run continuously. Is that necessary? Probably not. But I thought it would be cool to have an on-off switch for my factories. So the same thing down here. I basically replaced all my redstone torches with wireless redstone blocks, set a frequency to receive, and then set a switch upstairs here in my room to transmit under. So I can just take my diamonds out of my output chest in a bit, but I'm going to throw my glowstone into my input chest and flick the switch, and the glowstone should start pumping out. And all my factory now turns on. You can see these cobblestone just fell off the ceiling here from when I was digging. But yeah, now all my factory has turned on, and it'll start producing its good stuff. So I just thought that was cool and wanted to show you guys. Like I said, not a huge change, but just something that was neat. Alright, and now there is something that is really huge that I want to get to right now, so why don't I get started? Okay, so I want to make a new item for you guys, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's brand new to me. I have never made this item before in my entire Minecraft career. Why is that? Because it's a mod that was just released yesterday, and it's a mod that I was extremely excited to see created. It is a new Buildcraft pipe called the Teleport Pipe. Oh, that is cool. Basically what this guy's going to do is he's going to work like a portal gun, but for a piping system. So you put down one side, you put down the other, item goes in one side and pops out the other. This is really going to help me with that giant distance that I have to teleport all my oil from. However, there is one important thing to note. Let me get some iron here. There are two different types of pipe for this. So if I throw this guy in here, this is an oil teleportation pipe. Basically, it does exactly the way it sounds. It functions only on oil. So if you want to transfer normal items, you'd build a regular teleport pipe, and if you want to transfer oil, you build an oil teleport pipe. So, what do you say we grab a couple thingies? I'm going to grab, let's say, some cobblestone pipe. Don't think I need any wooden pipes, but I'm going to grab them just in case. And that should be good. I mean, I'll come back in a bit if I need something. What do you say? We go check this out. Alright, I'll be back. Actually, I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to see if my oil spawn button works. Oh no, it doesn't. What happened, Direwolf? Well, this is that function of, remember I was mentioning in episode 30, I think it was, that when chunks aren't loaded, some things don't work. Well, I haven't gone out to my oil spawn since I logged into the game today for episode 33. So, the button I'm pushing here is sending a signal to a chunk that hasn't been loaded yet. I don't know if it's wireless redstone or if it's portal, but for whatever reason it doesn't work. So this teleporter is not ideal. I do need to manually run out to my oil spawn prior to being able to use that function. But before I go run out to my oil spawn, I'm going to go ahead and set up a pipe system here. So, what do you say we put down just a regular old cobblestone pipe, and I don't know if you need a cobblestone pipe here or not, but I figured, hey, why not? And the teleport pipe. And when I right-click on the teleport pipe, you see there's some settings. Frequency, the number of connected pipes, and whether or not it can receive. I'll cover this in reverse. The receive value here, true and false. False means this pipe cannot receive. So let's say you're transmitting on frequency 1, and you're receiving on frequency 1, this pipe will not be able to receive items. So you want to set that to false if you never wanted to get things this direction. But I'm going to put it to true, of course, because I do want my items, my oil, to come this way and fill up this big, huge tube. Frequency, you're going to want to set this to something. I'm going to go with frequency 1. Just like redstone, you want, anything that you want to be connected, quote-unquote, should have the same frequency. And the number of connected pipes, I'm guessing that will increase once I go set up a connected pipe elsewhere. So let's run over to our oil spawn, and I will start the video up once I get there. Hey, there it is in the distance. Hurrah! Found my oil spawn. So, how do we want to get this guy going? Well, I say this is as good a spot as any to put my teleport pipe. What do you say? And I'll clean this all up later. Or now-ish. Yeah, I'll get the rest in a bit. That's the piping, remember I showed you in, I think it was episode 30-ish. I started to do this piping and said, whoa, this is going to take forever, I'll do it later. Hey, I don't have to do it anymore, I've got a teleport pipe. Nice. So let's get cooking. Lay down this teleport pipe. Whoops, didn't want to here. Right click on it. We do not want this guy to be able to receive, at least for now. I can always change it later, but for right now I don't want this guy receiving stuff when something's transmitted. I always want it to send. So receive is false. And I'll set it to +1, and you can see there's one connected pipe. That sounds cool. I'm getting excited. So, let's set up a teleporter real quick. Right here should be good. Now, as you recall, I have a switch right here that will send stuff through. And if this works, I should find that by flipping the switch, oil is going to be sent through the system and teleported magically back to my base through this teleport pipe. What do you say we go to the other side and see what happens? Something's going somewhere, that's for sure. Drum roll. Nice, look at that. How beautiful is that? A sight to behold. I can instantly transport my oil from that remote location back to my base now. I really, really love this mod. I'm super thrilled about this mod. The mod's creator is Zeldo, Z-E-L-D-O. You can find his post on the Minecraft forums, and I'll probably link the forum post to this Minecraft video, just so anyone else can go find it. So that is awesome. I may or may not even cut out this little segment of my Let's Play and just have it as a separate video, just featuring these pipes, because I want to be able to let people see them, because I think this is such a cool addition to Buildcraft that I want it to be well known and get it out there. So that's pretty neat. So I'm going to let this guy pump along. And I don't even need these temporary storage pipes here. I'll probably wind up emptying them and set up this teleporter pipe on the end of my pump over here. Like, there's no reason to even have this temporary holding system right here. I can just pump directly out of the ground into the teleporter, and boom, it'll show up back at my base. And if I really wanted to get fancy, I could hook up that lever over here, like a lever right here somewhere, and use wireless redstone, so I can just flip the lever here, and it'll activate the pump over here. This pump, for example, would be activated when I hit the wireless redstone switch, and it would just start magically pulling oil towards my base. So yeah, that is cool. So, I think that's about all I can cover on the teleporter pipe. It's a very simple and straightforward tool, but adds so much functionality, I love it. So I am going to wrap up this segment and find out something else to show you guys. Okay guys, let's get cracking on some new equivalent exchange items. What do you say? So I'm just going to break up some diamonds here into some good old-fashioned equivalent exchange toys. What do you say? Let's get ourselves situated with that. Together our Mobius fuel with our diamond blocks and our philosopher's stone, and we get some more dark matter. How much more dark matter can I make here? Let's take a look. I don't want to use up all my diamonds just yet. Thank you very much. This should be good. Yeah, I think this is enough to make the 2 items I want to show you today. So, the first item I want to show you is another dark matter tool, and it's actually one that is not based on an existing tool. The recipe, like so, creates the dark matter hammer. That guy's cool. Oh yeah, he is. Trust me on that. The next item I want to make is a ring. The ring recipe is a square of iron with a lava bucket or vulcanite amulet in the middle, and you get an iron band. That's your basic ring. You can build a couple different rings. The next thing I'm going to need to build these rings are some feathers. And I believe the recipe goes a little something like this. Yes, 4 dark matter for this guy. I was close. Maybe it's this way. There we go. The Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. I think this ring was actually named after an actual character, Swift Wolf, who recommended this ring to Zeno, the maker of this mod, and he named the ring after him. I might be mixing that story up with someone else, or some other item. I don't know. So, let me drop off all my junk here, and let's go demo these items for you guys. What do you say? I think that sounds cool. So I'm going to run outside real quick, because that's where it's best to demo the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. Alright, first off, awesome ability, press G. Oh, wait, I need redstone or glowstone? I forget. I think it's redstone that it uses. Didn't mean to convert all my blocks down, now did I? Okay, press G. The thing turns blue. What good is that? Oh, wait. It lets you fly. And you can probably hear this neat little sound effect in the background. It's like swirling wind or something. Yes, flying is cool. You can even fly over to our little oil system here and see that it pumped up all the oil from over at that pump that I had. Thank you, Buildcraft Teleport Pipes. I love you. So yeah, that's cool. Flying around. Now granted, you could fly with your electric jetpack, which is just as good as the flying in the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. And I can stick this guy on here, and, you know, he lets me fly as well. But, I don't know, I just kind of like this flight mode a little bit better. I'm not sure why, but both are good. Of course, this ring doesn't take up a backpack item, so I can keep my backpack equipped and still fly around, or even if I want to get the quantum armor piece, which I should probably make at some point. The next ability this guy has, let's say it's raining out. And let's say we could find some enemies. If you equip your Swift Wolf Rending Gale and left click during a rainstorm, it summons lightning. How cool is that? Nice. If you shoot into the air during a rainstorm, oh, it's getting darker. That's right, it turns a rainstorm into a thunderstorm. However, I've noticed sometimes it tends to automatically turn off the rain. I don't know why that is. But it typically will turn the rainstorm into a thunderstorm, especially I think if it's a natural rainstorm. Now, if we just shoot these guys when there's not a rainstorm, it sends them flying. Whee! That's some fun stuff right there. Awesome. And finally, if we activate this with, I believe it's R. Nope. There we go, V. Activates this. It actually creates like a little force field around you, and will not let you get hit or get near any living creatures. So if I run over to this little sheep here, and I just get near him, you'll see him getting pushed back consistently. That's because this item is activated. And he's actually stuck up against the wall right now. And you can activate G. And look at me, I'm pushing him around just by being near him. He is stuck in a corner as we speak. Away he goes. And he died. So that's the V ability. What's really cool about that ability is it will deflect arrows shot at you. So if I can find a skeleton out here at some point and there's actually a decent amount of light, I'll try and let you guys see how that looks. But basically, keep that guy activated when you're near a skeleton, and any arrows he shoots at you will be deflected away. So let's set up a light pattern here so you guys can actually see what's happening in my game. And I'm going to go find a skeleton. I'll be back. Ooh, even better, I found a skeleton inside this little house. That used to be my house. Alright, he's shooting at me. I'm going to activate this with V. And watch what happens to his arrows. See how they're getting deflected? Hopefully you can see that on YouTube. Come on, buddy. Come into the light. Wow, he just really doesn't want to be a good actor today, does he? Oh yeah, look, there's his arrows getting shot and deflected. Heh, he shot himself. So that's what happens when you activate this guy, and there's somebody shooting arrows at you. Very cool. It's almost like you can't get enough of watching that. Alright, let's turn it off and kill this guy, what do you say? And the hammer here does a pretty nice job of killing things, if I do say so myself. Let's head down into our mining caves. It's been a while since I've actually taken the stairs to get down here. Usually I'm just using my teleporter. Okay. This guy, like most components, uses redstone and glowstone. I'm going to try and find a nice big area down here, let's say. Yeah, this will look good. How about right here? Sure. Nice. Okay. And what this guy does is actually really cool. If I right-click on a wall, nothing happens. But it does break stone rather quickly. So it's nice for breaking just stone. Not too good with dirt, though. Okay? But if I activate him with V, there's 3 levels of power. Let's check out level 1. And maybe it doesn't work on cobble? Maybe I don't have the ingredients? I don't know. Actually, I haven't tried this with Industrial Craft. Maybe this item is bugged in Industrial Craft or Buildcraft or some other combination of mods that I have that might be bugging this item out. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to send Xeno a bug report on that one. Let me go look into this. Well guys, I'm not sure if the Dark Matter Hammer is bugged. I did go looking on the forum post, and it looks like it doesn't, I don't know if it was intentional or not that special ability was removed, so I'm trying to break it apart with my Philosopher's Stone. Most recipes do give you the option to break apart the item and get back my 2 things by putting the Philosopher's Stone in there. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be working. So, what I'm going to do, don't yell at me for this, I consider this a broken function at the moment. I am going to get rid of my Dark Matter Hammer and reclaim my 2 Dark Matter that I got. So, 2 Dark Matter, trash the Dark Matter Hammer for now, and I'll consider the Mobius Fuel and the diamonds I used in its creation a waste. So, there we go, got back my 2 Dark Matter, and let's see if I can show you guys one more item since the hammer was kind of a bust. Okay guys, just figured out what I want to show you next. I'm going to make another one of those little rings, and this one is kind of cool because it serves a couple different purposes. One's very useful for even carrying around with you, and the other purpose is that it's really neat for building stuff with. So this is a ring. If we take that ring and surround it with dark matter on each side, again it's using 2 dark matter that I stole from that hammer that didn't work for me, and put some string around it, I get a black hole band. This guy is cool. It's really not a crazy exciting item to use, but it does do 2 neat things. First off, let's say I've got some items on the ground. Look at this big mess I'm making, it's all the way over there, right? If I activate the black hole band with G, it sucks these items up from a distance. Obviously much further than, you know, if I'm standing right here they're not picked up, but if I activate the black hole band, boom, very cool. The next cool piece of this is that if you place a black hole band in an alchemical chest and throw items on the ground, oh, hey, where are they going? Oh, they're getting sucked into that alchemical chest. I mean, it doesn't have an infinite range, but it's pretty good there. If you check that out, that looks pretty good. And of course, they reside in the chest itself. There's the 10 cobblestone that I just threw in there. Well, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I agree. This can be used to automate some things, so if you have an alchemical chest and you want to make sure that any item that you know, lands on the ground nearby gets sucked into the chest and then thrown somewhere, through a piping system, let's say, that would be kind of cool. Speaking of piping systems, I found a bug with my piping system and I fixed it. It wasn't major, but when I had hooked up this redstone, it was too close to this iron pipe, and it switched the direction of this iron pipe and actually caused a ton of coal to get stuck in the system. That much coal dust, as a matter of fact. Yeah, tons of it. So I had to and you guys should have seen it. Well, no, it's a good thing you didn't, because my computer lagged like you wouldn't believe. I was getting 0 frames per second, because literally all this coal dust was sitting on the ground right here, like bouncing back and forth between these two pipes. My computer was lagging so much, and I was like, what is going on? So anyway, now that I've resolved that by using some insulated wiring, this is no longer affecting the pipe next to it. See, look. If I pulse number 5 here, no pipe swap. Excellent, all fixed. But I need more flint. Boy, oh boy, do I need more flint. I thought my gravel that I'd have upstairs would be enough, and that would be all good. I was so wrong. Boy, was I wrong. So, let's dig out a little hole real quick here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, let's light this area up, of course. And I'm actually going to make a quick setup here that shouldn't be too hard. So let me go get some pipes and get organized for this change that I'm going to make in my system. So, what am I going to do here? I need more flint, and therefore I need more gravel. A couple people have posted to mention, hey Direwolf, did you know if you put gravel in your macerators you get 1 for 1? 1 gravel per flint instead of I think it's 3 gravel equals 2 flint. Yeah, that's a little bit more efficient, but macerators take an awful long time. They take 15 seconds per cycle. Or if I had some kind of automatic crafting table, perhaps with my Philosopher's Stone, let's say, it would be a lot faster to process a bunch of stuff. So that's why I'm going with the gravel to flint thing. It's faster by directly turning gravel into flint with the Philosopher's Stone. But how am I going to solve the fact that I don't have enough gravel? Actually, pretty simply. As you guys know, 1 piece of cobblestone gives me 4 dirt. Cool. And you can see I already have 4 dirt here. And 1 piece of dirt gives me 1 piece of sand. Cool. And 1 piece of dirt and 1 piece of sand equals gravel. Nice. I hope you can see where this is going. I just created a recipe, basically, that transforms cobblestone into gravel, and therefore, I have to flip my switch back on. I had turned this off when I was troubleshooting my massive iron problem. So, I'm going to need some more automatic crafting tables, I'm going to need some more Philosopher's Stones, and I'm going to have to build myself. Oh look, I already have 2 automatic crafting tables, perfect. I'm going to need some wooden pipe, some cobblestone pipe, I'm definitely going to need some iron pipe and some redstone pipes. Let's get to work, shall we? Okay, real quick, making myself just a couple more redstone engines. Of course, I need the pistons. Okay, some more redstone engines. I think if I did all my blueprints correctly, I should have all the reagents I need for this build at the moment. Let's hope I didn't forget something. Alright, down we go. So, first off, I want to set it up so that cobblestone comes out the red exit. Okay, cobblestone to the red. Excellent. And we'll even give this guy a gold pipe to make sure things are moving quickly. See, I did forget something. Not sure how many of those I'll need, but good to have it on me. Okay, get that guy going. And next I want to do one of those, actually I don't want to do this just yet. Oh, I lost my gold pipe. Yeah, use a drill or something on those gold pipes and cobblestone pipes, otherwise you lose them. Alright, so first, immediately, I want to throw down an automatic crafting table. I think that'll probably be the best thing to throw down first. And in here, I want to do... Oh, I need some more Philosopher's Stones real quick. Okay, that looks good. Probably enough for now. I might need one or two more later. Of course, I need a chest. See what I mean about not being prepared? Here I was doing everything I could to make sure I was prepared, and I wasn't. Okay, so cobble should land in my chest with a Philosopher's Stone, and then a crafting table with a Philosopher's Stone and a piece of cobble makes 4 dirt. Okay. Then we want to have ourselves, actually I want this to be a redstone. Let me make 3 of those redstone receiver guys real quick with some iron and whatnot. You've seen that a million times. Okay, there we go. Wireless receivers. Excellent. Remember, the only reason I'm using a wireless receiver here is because I like to be able to turn on and off this factory, just because I think it's cool. And I'm on frequency 5 with this guy, and you can see that is on because my factory is running at the moment. Okay, and then a wooden pipe. And a good whack with the wrench. Now, I immediately want this guy to come out fast and hit our friendly redstone pipe and do that little trick that I showed you guys. Of course, I need a timer now. I don't have one of those little switch guys. Let me make one of those real quick. I think I have the reagents on me. I do not. Okay. Guess I'm just going to be dropping stuff on the ground for a minute. Toggle latch. Nice. Recollect all my items there. Gee, I really have like no inventory space. I should clean up some of my inventory, but I think I'm good now. Okay, where's my redstone wiring? Like so. Toggle latch. Okay, and then I can put my wooden pipe back. And an iron pipe. And I want this guy to go in 2 directions. One should be this way, and one will be this way. Cool. When it gets here, I'm going to have it go into a chest, and another one of these guys. Throw in a Philosopher's Stone and a piece of dirt, which I probably shouldn't have left upstairs. Okay, let's see how this works now. Dirt, Philosopher's Stone gives me sand, and this guy has a Philosopher's Stone in there. Excellent. So I need to go make a couple more Philosopher's Stones, don't mind me. Okay, so just stuck this guy under the floor, gonna set him to frequency number 5. Get a redstone engine there. This guy, hit him with this guy. Now, this should now pump sand. And so what's gonna happen is 4 dirt's gonna come through here for every cobblestone I make. And it's going to alternate. 1 piece of dirt that way and get turned into sand, 1 piece of dirt this way. And basically, we can now do something like this. Our Philosopher's Stone in this chest. This guy here with a Philosopher's Stone, and I need now a piece of dirt and a piece of sand. And I've got a piece of dirt and a piece of sand. Excellent. And now I just tell this system to build dirt plus sand equals gravel. Nice, right? One more of these guys with frequency 5. One more of these guys. Cobblestone. This dude here. Whack him with the wrench. And of course, what do I have to put here? An iron pipe. That's right. And we have to tell this iron pipe to always go to the right. Which is exactly how we want things to go. So now we should have a pretty awesome system. Only thing I want to do here to make sure this thing is perfect is throw down another one of these guys. That's right, one more gold pipe, just to make things nice and fast. So what do you say we give this a test whirl, huh? If I put some cobblestone in this chest, it should come on down nice and quickly. And let's watch the magic happen. Oh, wait. There we go. So see, dirt getting turned into sand. So alternating. One dirt this way, one dirt that way, and getting switched into sand. This guy accumulated a little extra dirt because I screwed up a little bit. But, oh look, now we've got gravel coming out this way. Perfection. I don't think you could ask for anything better. Well, maybe you could, but then you'd be greedy. So, now I've got a way to turn cobblestone into gravel, and of course it shoots this way where gravel would normally go, and it comes out the blue pipe, turning into flint, and then it finds its way over to my machine here, which remember I said I had like way too much coal? Yeah, I had way too much coal. So I'm going to go ahead and watch this guy filter some flint this way. Here it comes. Boom. Flint goes in. Coal chunks come out. And go into the compressor and go back to make diamonds. So that's going to take care of all that extra coal dust that didn't get processed earlier because of my little bit of a buggy pipe system. But now the pipes all look like they're good still. And I think this feels like a good wrapping up point. What do you guys think? I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Look forward to episode 34. No idea what I'm going to do at that point, but I'm sure it'll be something cool. Hope to see you guys then. Take it easy.